Since 2014, the ABDE-BID Award leverages reflection and the production of papers that effectively contribute for the development of the country in Brazil. To launch the 2022 edition of the award and also to publish the book with the winning papers of last year, I would like to invite Jeanette Lontra, President of Badesul and ABDE, Morgan Doyle, representative of the IDB in Brazil, Thiago Borba, coordinator of the credit department of the OCB system, and Carlos Mussi, director of the Brazilian office of the CEPAL. To begin our event, I would like to give the floor to the president of ABDE, Ms. Jeanette Lontra. Good morning to you all. It is my pleasure to open officially the second day of this forum, bringing this initiative that is a reason for pride to all of us, the ABDE-IDB Award. I would like to greet my colleagues, Morgan Doyle, representative of the IDB in Brazil, Carlos Mussi, director of CEPAL in Brazil, and Thiago Borba, coordinator of the credit department of the OCB system. The award, ABDE-IDB, is in its 8th edition, and it has already become an important locus for stimulating reflection about the challenges of development by means of fostering research and the preparation of papers, promoting this approximation between academia, public institutions, private sector, institutions of the national development system, and the national financial system. In this sense, the initiative has a very important role in the generation and dissemination of knowledge about the Sustainable Development Agenda, which is a priority for ABDE, thus contributing to the perfectioning of the national development system and its institutions, in addition to gathering efforts from different segments of society towards the construction of a sustainable and inclusive development in Brazil. Today, in the Development Forum, we are launching the ABDE-IDB Award 2022. In this edition, in addition to the traditional partners, the Inter-American Development Bank, and the system of OCB, the Organization of Cooperatives in Brazil, will count on the support of CEPAL, the Economic Cooperation for Latin America and Caribbean, providing the highlight to a number of papers that contribute to the strengthening of the work agenda of the national development system, highlighting the inclusion of the topic diversity and its relationship with development, as well as the role of cooperative work and its role to transform reality towards development. In this last edition of the ABDE-IDB Award, we had the category Diversity, General Aspects and Challenges for Development, focusing on work on aspects of diversity and inclusion, aiming towards the reduction of inequalities. We also had the traditional category Development and Debate, which was open to papers on relevant subjects to the process of development, and also the OCB system, Development and Credit Cooperativism, aiming to contribute with the reflection about the role of cooperativism and the strategy of financial collaboration for a sustainable and inclusive development. We had 43 candidates from almost all regions of the country. These papers have provided an important reflection environment for about the possible pathways and opportunities for inclusive, sustainable, and innovative development in Brazil. As a result, we've published this book, gathering the winning papers from each category of the award, which will be released and launched today in our forum. It is important to highlight the feminine participation among the winning papers. Many female researchers are the main authors of the papers. There has been a gender balance when we consider the total of authors awarded in this edition. Even though this is a very small number of awarded works, it is a recognition of the quality and contribution of female authors to the development agenda. We expect an even more positive result for the 2022 edition of the award, which will be launched today. The beginning of the enrollment period will be in April of this year. The continuity of this initiative remains possible due to the partnership and commitment of the institutions here present, IDB and OCD. For this edition, we have the support of ECLAC as well, and with this momentum, the ABDE-IDB Award will get even more momentum and in the promotion of relevant research. We seek to incentivize the production of knowledge in topics related to sustainable development, inclusion and innovation, and especially funding of sustainable development, encompassing not only Brazil, but also gathering lessons from the whole region, taking advantage of the importance of ECLAC to Latin America and Caribbean. With the support of ECLAC and our long-term partners, ABDE and IDB, we can see the importance of the sustainable agenda in the country. The reinforcement of this initiative opens up a window of opportunity so that the ABDE-IDB Award is consolidated as a platform of contribution towards sustainable, inclusive, innovative development, gaining even more momentum in these important themes towards a better future. I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the winners of the ABDE-IDB Award 2021 and invite you all to celebrate the book of this award, which can be downloaded in the website of ABDE. To close, I'd like to invite researchers and authors of the development topics, including members of the institutions of the National Development System, to submit their researches in the ABDE-IDB Award 2022, thus contributing to this important initiative about the debate on Brazilian development. Thank you.
We will now hear Mr. Morgan Doyle. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen who have joined us today. I'm very pleased to be here. Good morning also to President Jeanette Lontra, Thiago Borba, and Carlos Mussi, with whom I share this panel. Thank you to each one of you and your institutions for the partnership that has enabled one more edition, the 9th, of this award, which is already a reference in the production of knowledge for development in Brazil. We are very proud to be part of this story, of this history. As important as our capacity to finance projects are our efforts to generate and disseminate knowledge and help produce knowledge that is applicable to the topics that motivate us so much, which is ultimately to improve people's lives, not only for the data itself, but also the didactic aspects of the award and shared efforts in the pursuit of evidence and lessons and paths to follow towards development. So with this support, we hope to disseminate the conviction that research and collaboration are critical for innovative public policies, both in the private sector and the public sector. So it is very gratifying for us, very rewarding to rely on you to mobilize the academic sector, civil society, governments in Brazil in order to extract the best from Brazilian creativity and expertise. As our Vice President Martinez said in the opening of the session today, together we will continue pursuing opportunities. This is the spirit of collaboration of IDB in this forum and in our partnership with ABDE and the National Development System in Brazil, a partnership that aims to create opportunities. We believe that together, only together, we can find paths that will lead to better integration between research, financing, and execution. And this will result in economic and social development, an assumption of the 2030 ABDE plan, as well as of the IDB 2025 vision. Ultimately, all this effort and plans and initiatives gain meaning when we look at the practical achievements, serving as inspiration and aspiration. During the pandemic, for instance, in partnership with ABDE members, IDB mobilized 10 billion reais for micro, small, and medium enterprises. Also, on the intellectual side, with the award, we have collected 43 very high-quality papers, very relevant contributions, advancing on topics such as productivity, diversity, innovation, and cooperativism. I echo President Jeanette regarding the extraordinary female participation that we had in this journey. And I would also like to congratulate the winners and thank them all for their engagement in this work. So with the book that we are launching today, we hope to crystallize all the intellectual richness in the form of knowledge to be placed at the disposal of the whole of Brazilian society. And with our 2022 edition, I'd like to reiterate my admiration for the Brazilian capacity in creating solutions that guide us towards sustainable development, towards inclusion, increased productivity, which are three elements that are closely connected, that support each other and reinforce each other. Also providing guidance or the basis for this year's award, financing of inclusive and innovative productivity, and also cooperativism, credit cooperativism. And I was very anxious to see, looking forward to see these works. And thank you to all the partners that we've had on this path, represented by Thiago and Carlos. Lastly, I'd like to reiterate that the IDB group is at the disposal of the ABDE, of federal, state, and municipal governments, private society, Brazilian society in general, producing knowledge, formatting innovative instruments, supporting the advance towards institutionality and governance. These are many fronts where we are already working together with the Brazilian development system. So there are many fronts that we can work together. Count on us. Congratulations to the winners, and thank you for joining us today. Thank you very much. We have heard the representative of IDB in Brazil, Morgan Doyle. Now we will hear the coordinator of the credit branch of the OCB system, Thiago Borba. Thank you. Good morning. Initially, I would like to thank ABDE and IDB partners, Jeanette, represented by Jeanette Lontra, and Morgan Doyle for this important partnership. It is a huge joy to support this award. And I'd also like to register our greetings to ECLAC, represented by Carlos Mussi. It's very valuable for our system to rely on an important network as a tool for economic and social development, especially through financial inclusion. The financial branch of the system has been conquering more space in the national system and becoming more popular in society. According to recent data divulged by the Central Bank of Brazil, we have over 14 billion cooperative members, and mostly consisting of micro and small businesses. Credit cooperatives play an important role in microcredit, fostering small businesses and recycling of economies. Recently, in 2018, we obtained authorization from public authorities to raise resources from municipal public organizations. And this makes cooperatives very important agents for reinvestment of such funds in the municipality. Our cooperatives are spread all over the national territory in 260 municipalities of Brazil. They are actually the only financial institutions present, but there is a lot of room to be done for cooperativism to increase in importance, where cooperatives actually represent half of, or reaching the level of other countries such as Germany. And based on this challenge, we need to rely on important partners such as ABDE, IDB, and ECLAC in order to disseminate further cooperativism in our society. And so with these brief words, thank you once again for the opportunity, and I wish you all success in this initiative. Thank you. We will now hear Mr. Carlos Mussi, who is also online. You are most welcome, Mr. Mussi. Thank you. Good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to greet the president of ABDE, my friend Morgan from IDB, Thiago from OCB. I am the person most recently joining you in this award, and it's a great opportunity for ECLAC to enter this partnership with ABDE, IDB, and OCB. What we want from this 2022 award, in addition to discussion of financial mechanisms and initiative of cooperative credit, which is so special and should be further disseminated, is a discussion about development styles. This is the main point of the work we're doing with ABDE as a UN agency or as UN system, which is about transforming and discussing these different styles. And credit is very important in the transition towards what we wish. Do we want it to be more inclusive, more competitive, more productive? So adding value to the work of all of us. I'd like to encourage everyone to disseminate this award and reach academia, reach young people, foster debate on cooperativism. I believe that academia doesn't always confer due importance to it, and also supporting the development system. The development system is not only intended to cover market failures, it's intended to execute and support knowledge and development paths. Of course, there are resources are scarce, but the Brazilian development system is unique in the world in terms of seeking to work at and operate at federal level and subnational levels. So we have long history of work with municipalities and small and medium-sized companies. So once again, thank you for the invitation to come and participate in this award initiative. And I hope that you can all disseminate and divulge this award so that we will have more documents, more candidates to analyze and publish in future editions. Thank you very much. Our sincere thanks to the authorities that have participated in the opening panel of the second day of our forum, and to all ladies and gentlemen present here and those of you who are with us online at this moment of the launching of the ABDE-IDB Award and also the launching of the book.